Hello, my fellow nerds. It's Tuesday, which means it's my day. Sorry if I sound really gross and sick, and I look gross and sick because I am, and I came home early from school today because of that. This week we're doing best video games of 2010 as well as most anticipated for the next couple years. I didn't have the opportunity to play a lot of video games that came out this year because I lacked the game consoles and the money to get them and the money to get the games. So I'm just speaking off of reviews and games I played briefly at friends' houses. First video game on our list here would be Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, which I played on the Xbox 360 briefly, but I know how amazing the game is. It pretty much blows every other Assassin's Creed game out of the water. The characters were amazing, the plot was superb, the setting was just great, the soundtrack was amazing, everything about that game was just stunning, and I think it should have won Best Video Game of the Year at the VGAs, but it did not. Fucking first-person shooter games. To add to our list would be BioShock 2, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, which I did not get the opportunity to play, even though Kingdom Hearts is one of my favorite video game series of all time. Fable 3, I played briefly. It was really awesome. I enjoyed it a lot. Metroid Other M. I'm glad there's another Metroid game added to the series there. Pokemon Black and White. Even though it just came out in Japan, it's still really awesome and amazing, and I can't wait till it comes to America, despite all the terribly shitty designs Nintendo did for the Pokemon this time around. It's got Pokemon vs. the World, I heard was really great and amazing, and it blew it blew video games made out of movies out of the way and proved that stereotype wrong. And StarCraft 2 was awesome. As for games that were disappointing for 2010, I would have to say Final Fantasy XIV. If you really knew me, you know that I am the biggest Square Enix fangirl in the entire world. It was the first video game company that I really played most of their games from. I grew up playing the Final Fantasy series. One of my two favorite video games ever are Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy X. And to see that Square Enix did something really terrible with the Final Fantasy series really kind of broke my heart. They kept trying to do the online thing, and I was like, all right, stop doing the online thing, guys, because it's just not working out. And just, why can't Final Fantasy go back to having the amazing plot and the character development and the beautifully animated and CGI they did? Why can't they do that? But no, they have to keep doing the online thing. I think it's dumb because I can't play it, and it was dumb anyway. Jesus, I should just run Square Enix and tell them what to do because I would be the savior for that company. And now, for the most anticipated video games for the next couple years. Definitely Skyward Sword. I'm so excited for Skyward Sword. Mostly because I'm interested in where it fits in the Hyrule timeline. And I'm just really excited to see what kind of art style they do this time. From what I've seen so far, it looks like a mix between Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. Still like adult Link, but less, I don't know. It's just in the middle between those two things. Portal 2 is going to be amazing and awesome, and I'm super duper excited to play it, and GLaDOS will be back. And I saw from some of the promo pics from the VGAs that pretty much the Aperture Science Building is now overgrown, and it'll just be a brand new cool setting for them to be in. For a funny side bit would be Gran Turismo 5, because My Chemical Romance's song Planetary Go is in it. That is the deal with the video games for 2010. If you guys had the chance to catch the VGAs, you would have seen that the awesome job Ubisoft did with Ezio's nomination speech for the Best Video Game of the Year, as well as and his acceptance for the Best Action-Adventure Video Game of the Year. And Neil Patrick Harris was the host. Like, that's got to give you something to go watch it. It was on Spike, and you should go watch that.